Hey everyone, so I'm going to show you how to use the completion rules, but then also set due dates. So the first thing that we're going to do is hopefully we have our Schoology course all set up and we have our assignments set up as well. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to set completion rules. So I'm going to say student completion, and I'm going to add requirements. And for these, it could either be, so this is a discussion board, they could either view the item or post a comment or reply, and then you can go down the list. So they need to view this item because it's a page, and then for an assignment, they have to make a submission, or they have to score at least. I would do make a submission because if you put score at least, then you have to grade it in order for them to move on. All right, so now I'm going to click Save Changes. All right, so here's the tricky part. So now it looks like you can't set due dates, right? Because you just set the completion rules. This is all grayed out. So frustrating, but there's a workaround for it. All right, so now I'm going to go over here to the gradebook. All right, so once you are in the gradebook, you can see here's the Genius Hour. If it's not popping up in here, then you need to go back to the assignment. And when you go back into the assignment, make sure that you assign a grading category. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. I'm going to go back in here, and I'm going to look for my assignment. So here's my assignment right here, and I'm going to click Edit. And just make sure that you have a grading category in here. And it gives you the option to create a new grading category here. All right, so like I said, we're going to go into the gradebook. And from here, what I'm going to do is see these three dots in the upper right corner. I'm going to click on those, and I'm going to say Bulk Edit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the due date on here. And I'm going to say Save Changes. So this will only work for assignments. So when you're in here, so now you'll notice it pops up over here on the right-hand side in the upcoming. So when I click on this and I go back in here, you'll be able to see the due date right down here. Unfortunately, it doesn't work for discussion boards or for pages. If you do want this to work for discussion boards, what you can do is you can enable grading. Again, you're going to set that category. So I'm going to put testing in here. And this is just a sample that I'm showing you. And I'm going to click Save Changes. Again, I'm going to go back into Gradebook. And you'll notice that my warm-up posted up here. And again, I'm going to go into these three dots and I'm going to say Bulk Edit. And now I can assign a due date for that one as well. All right, and then I'm going to click Save Changes. And that's how you can add due dates for assignments with completion rules. Hopefully that was helpful. Thank you so much for joining me.